guy gave me the thumbs up on the buggy. Down here in Florida, people have such tinted out windows, you can't see who's driving the car, but I could barely see a silhouette of a thumbs up. With the horn honk, I'm taking that as a good thing. So guess what we're doing? We're taking a little shakedown run. I've got this crazy mount that I showed you there on the kitchen counter, mounted on the front of the buggy. It looks like something out of Transformers attached to the car. And then I got this iPhone over here on the windshield. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna get with the GoPro on there right now. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna go for a little shakedown run, literal shakedown run. Here we go. I'm gonna blow the cobs out, as they say, or the cobwebs, whatever part of the country you're from. That's what we used to say though, growing up. Take the car out and blow the cobs out. I don't know what that meant. Well, I know what it meant, but I don't know where it came from. But what I'm seeing, I know I can't switch this camera to look at that camera, but out there on the hood, that camera mount is jiggling and wiggling like jello all over the place. So maybe it's doing what it's supposed to do. Hopefully with that in combination with the GoPro, it's a nice smooth ride. I mean, this road's pretty smooth. If I could find a bump, I might just hit it to try it. But it's kind of neat to see out there. I mean, it's floating. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can describe it. It looks like it's kind of floating, absorbing the bumps. Hey, the proof will be when I get back home and watch it on the computer. It's got a microphone, but it's going to be garbage out there in the wind. I got the wireless on right now, so that's what's going to be. Hey, easy there, Tiger. I see ya. About cut me off. I got the wireless mic on through the iPhone, so that's where the good sound's going to come in. Boy, everybody wants to get home. I'm in rush hour traffic right now, and I can feel the aggression with drivers. Good vibes only, folks. There's a little beetle. Did you guys see this little beetle? Let me see if I can catch him again. Look at this little beetle right beside me. Hey, guess what? Tonight is Thursday, right? I was maybe gonna try to stay up for that rocket launch, but I just checked before we went for this ride, and they've already bumped it out to 11:30 or 11:24, something like that. And that's what happens a lot. I don't know why they can make those last minute tweaks inside that window, or why they do, but it's already been pushed out to 11:24. That's just too late for the time I got to get up in the morning. So I'm hoping, well, there was supposed to be one on Sunday. Let's talk about that again. It looks like they've already taken Sundays and bumped it out to Tuesday night in the afternoon, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So you just never know. You know, you can go over there to Titusville and hope to see a rocket go up. You might see it go up and you might not. There's a little Porsche. Let's see if we can catch him. I'm not gonna catch him. He's gone bye-bye, as they say. Well, I think this is far enough to see how the shaking has been working, or if it has not been working. I'm gonna flip it around, maybe go back home. Maybe I'll, you know what? I'm gonna find a parking lot and flip the mount, move it around the car just to try to get a few other angles with that crazy mount. See how it does. Maybe this big church right here has a parking lot I can get in. I'd like to just see how, I mean, hey, I showed you that suction cup, right? It's like, I can't see what vacuum percentage it's at, but it hasn't fallen off, so that's a good thing, right? And if that fell off, well, I guess it would come up here to the windshield. Chances are it'd go to the right and I wouldn't be able to grab it. But hey, that's what it was made to do. Go on a car and detect if it was losing suction and reattach itself back to 100%. And what I did when I got out to the car, I wiped it with a little cloth with just a little bit of water, just to clean it, make sure the dust was off there, make sure that suction cup had the best chance of survival. So we'll see. But I don't know. That'll be awesome if it's laser smooth. There's the Orange County Deputy Sheriff. They've got a parking lot up here. I might try to change the mount to a different angle. Oh, they got the parking lot shut off. Well, there's some good bumps right here, so that's all right. We'll try those bumps. All right, give me a second. I'm going to try this. Okay, what I did, took it off the hood, and I moved it over to the left fender, right behind, or right in front of the rear view mirror, right behind the turn signal light out there. So I'm just going for some different angles. Same angle with the iPhone, but now I got you out here. How about that little angle? You're looking like right through the windshield brace and the rear view mirror over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop every once in a while around here, move you to a different spot on the car. The buggy's got so many contour curves, compound curves, I guess you wanna call them. The suction cup has a hard time finding a nice flat spot. But I'll play with it, see if I can find a few. Maybe one out here. That suction cup is pretty big. It's about 6 inch by 6 inch. But I can see it right there. So did we talk about the rockets? We all covered that. Sunday's got moved out to Tuesday or something. Tonight's at 11:24. I think they're both SpaceX. ARTEMIS, crossing our fingers, still stays on Friday the 6th. I'm going to go over to NASA, somewhere over on the coast, and watch it. Cocoa Beach, Titusville, I haven't figured out where yet. But I'll go after work. I'm going to pull up here and go for another angle. Nice day, 64 degrees. Oh, let's talk about that. I know. You don't want to hear anything about Florida's weather, but Florida's weather is gonna change big time tomorrow night, it sounds like. I don't know what the highs are for like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Probably in the 45 to 50 range degrees Fahrenheit. I don't have the Celsius, but the lows on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the lows are below freezing down here. It's kind of a bummer, you know, if you got plants and fruits and stuff like that out. But 28, one day's 30. It's going to get a little chilly down here for Florida in the next 4 days. There's actually a cold warning watch or something like that in effect. Hey, we stopped here. I'm going to stop at this boat launch. and do another mount. But we stopped here one day. Remember this? Can you guys see the water behind me? Maybe I'll leave you right here for a second while I play. There you go. I'll give you a little water view. I'm gonna go move this mount again, just so we can keep trying angles. Can you hear it? It's saying, hey, what are you doing? You unhooked me. So now it's trying to find something to suck onto, basically, is what it's doing. All right. I saw a little sunburst in that GoPro right now coming through. That's kind of neat. Let me see if I can just show you. Can you see it back? Whoop. You see it back there? Right there? I can't reach it. But he's gonna bounce behind us, looking forward. Let's try that. Go for a block or two. I just feel like it's gonna fall off at any time. Hey, we'll never know unless we try it, right? This might be kind of neat. I need to turn it around though so I can get an angle of some car behind me. Hey, you know what? Then another car could put it on them and then get the buggy behind them someday. I just need to keep my eye on it. There it is. All right, I see it back there. I hope I keep turning on the GoPro. It's hard to see that little tiny screen. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm working on right now is I'm just kind of going through the playlists, especially Adam's older ones, and now I'm on the second to the bottom one where he did his cross country from Chicago to California shooting locations, film locations for National Lampoon's Vacation movie with Chevy Chase. Clark Griswold. He started in Chicago and then he came through Denver. I don't know how many years ago that was now, 8, 9 years ago he did that video. Really good video. I looked at it the other day. I need to watch it all the way through again. I think it's maybe an hour long or so, but I think over 1 million people have watched it. That's mind-blowing to me, but it's a great documentary on all the work he did to figure out where all these locations are. So watch it if you get a chance. But I'll give you another little behind the scenes video if I've got it. I've got some still photos from when he stopped at the house because we talked on the phone before his trip and he said he was coming through, you know, could he stay? Yeah. And so I asked what he was doing. He kind of let me in on it. And he said he wanted like a matchbox was in his mind so that he could hold it up of the family Truckster. He wanted a little Clark Griswold, you know, their little station wagon. And I said, we'll make something better than that. And I said, just come by the house. I'll have it done and we'll check it out. See if you like it. He goes, okay. So what I've got is when he stopped at the house and we fitted him for the big cardboard car, the family Truckster that we had made for him at my place before he got there. And all he needed to do was get inside of it and we hooked some ropes to it. You'll see it in his video at the end, or actually you'll see it throughout the video. Whenever he tries to show you where the family Truckster was, he throws it on and walks with it. It's pretty funny actually. And the other thing, you know, when he didn't want to do that, we made him a little family Truckster that was probably, 12 inches long, and we put it on a little dowel rod so he could just hold it up like a little puppet kind of thing. And he used that too, I believe, in some of the shots. So that's the story of where the car came from and the big car, the cardboard box car that he wore. And I think some of the photos I found on the hard drives show probably the week or days before he got to the house when we were making it in the garage for him and painting it and doing all the stuff. So that's where that came from. And the story that I've always heard was that he kept it for quite a while, and he had it in a spare bedroom. And one day we were talking about it, and he said, "I still have it." I'm like, "What?" And he said he still had it out there in the Southern Cal. I don't know if it was when he was in Orange or in Hollywood, but in one of the moves, it got damaged, and he finally ended up getting rid of it. So he actually hung on to that big cardboard car for quite a while, it sounds like, because he liked it. And it was in his video that he made. So I will work on getting some photos and a little video put together, maybe put it at the end of this, so that your homework assignment is to watch that old documentary he did on all the filming locations, his vlog, and then at the very end, or throughout the movie, or throughout his film, you're gonna see the family Truckster, and you'll see us making it, and him at the house getting fitted for it in the garage. So there you go. Another little fun thing you're going to be able to see. Keep that memory alive, right? Love it. Okay, I'm going to stop somewhere and switch this mount, get it off the back end, maybe put it in the front and see how it works. It's still back there. I don't know if you can see that Maserati. No, probably not. Maybe in the other shot you could. Oh, this is where I stopped for the food truck night. Right here. But I'm going to use their parking lot. Right here. There we go. New camera angle. Coming up. There, that's where I like you. Right beside me. Did you get buckled up? But you've already jumped in. Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a Dune Buggy ride. Wait till you see the angle I'm shooting over on that side of the car. All right, cinematic photo shoot coming up. Let's see if this works. I think it's working. It's right over there. I know you probably, I don't know. Are you getting a little glimpse of it down here? Just the camera. But I've got that arm extended. Man, it's about 15 inches off the side of the buggy, and it's just floating out there. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe not. Hi, folks. Look at this beautiful house. I don't know if you guys watched Magnum PI back in the day. with Tom Selleck, but this reminds me of the guest house where he would go up the stairs into his door, and then inside the door, he'd have to go back down the stairs into his living room. I just don't think he was over a 3-car garage. His living area would have been down below. Look at that house. And you can see through the house is the lake in the back. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? I'll have to check on this place later. See how it's coming along. Oh, since I got the camera off, look at. So here's the setup. This guy is just floating as I hit the bumps. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to and just absorbing the shock. So I have the camera aimed out now, up a little bit so you can see the homes that will go by. But that's pretty cool. And then it's suction cupped right onto the buggy, right there. All right, I'm gonna flip you back around. We're gonna head out. So I'm just going to stop here again. It's out of the way and easy to do. Can you see all the mud that the buggy just slung onto that thing? Maybe not. Hey, I don't know. I mean, this thing is working pretty good. You know, it's wiggling and jiggling and keeping the camera steady, I hope. I'm going to shut this off. The lens got pretty dirty. That'll be interesting to see that footage. I got you right next to me now. It's like we're riding together. Your shotgun. Did you call shotgun? If you don't call shotgun, you got to sit on the hump. Actually, there's no, well, there is a little hump back there. I don't know if you can see can you see the speedometer? Trying to get my bearings, looking over it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if you can read the numbers, but I think we figured out this was from like a early 50s Volkswagen Beetle. And at 15 miles an hour, there's a little orange line. Same thing at 30, 2 little lines. And at 45, 3 little orange lines. And I was told, I've never tried it, I was told that that's the shift points of the buggy, of the VW engine transmission. So if we get stopped at a light and then we take off again, I'm going to watch where I shift. I've never paid attention to see if that's really where you shift. So your first shift, second shift, third shift, you'll be into 4th gear. If we can get up to 45 miles an hour, we'll put that to the test. You want to stay in the car while I go to the post office? You can stay in here. All right. Don't talk to strangers. And don't unlock and open the door for anybody, okay? I'll be right back. And you'll be able to hear me because we're on wireless microphone. See, we're still in constant communication, even though I'm almost in the post office. I am dropping the mail in the slot. There we go. That way I didn't have to pop you out of the phone mount. You can just enjoy the Florida weather. Oops. And here we go. We're ready to get out of here. Buckle up. It's pretty simple. Bruce Myers, again, was the inventor of the Dune Buggy. He made the fiberglass shell that went on a Volkswagen Beetle after you removed the Beetle. But his idea was to keep the instruments to the bare minimum. Speedometer and a gas gauge. That's it. I guess everything else he called worry gauges. Oil pressure, temperature, stuff like that. He was just wanting to have fun. He kept it simple. Do I have enough gas? How fast am I going? So, I got to talking and I didn't even watch where I shifted. This button is the key. This button is my horn. I don't have a horn right here. And then here's the headlights. I'll show you the horn. Listen to this. You ready? How about that? It's like a Roadrunner beep beep horn. I think it's cool. Well, hey, this is your stop. Thanks for riding along. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll go for another buggy ride soon. Take care. I like the buggy.
I found out about Adam the Woo. The adventure's just for you. Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo.
First one's here. having the rope. You want to try to put the rope on before I get out of here?
Yeah, I'll mark it. I'm gonna name this omelet Wilson.